The countdown is on. The notifications just went out to all you subscribers. If you've ringed that bell and received notifications, you just received it. We are live. Everyone just got through their commercial, and here we are. Happy Sunday night to all you Islanders. Everyone is coming in now. Mr. Alito Tito, we're going to get going here on these super chats here in just a second. I hope everyone's doing okay. Hope that you're having a good weekend. Pull Alito Tito aside right here. Wow. What a weekend it's been. It's been busy for us. I thought today it was going to be laid back. I thought we would have some time to do nothing, but of course, that's not how it ended up. We'll talk about our weekend. We'll talk about your weekend as well. As everyone is entering into the chat to the show this evening, please say hello. Let us know where you're from. And to kick off the show tonight, I want to know this. I don't know if we can get over 20 ships, but I want to see if we can. I've got the pen ready, okay? I want to know what ships you have booked for a cruise in 2023. Amanda and I were talking about the different ships that we thought many of you were selling on this year. And we thought, well, do you think there's 20 different ships? Do you think 20 different ships would be represented from our show? So if you're cruising in 2023, you list your ship. I've got Serenade, Horizon. Again, we are kicking off the show in Bauxite. I see you, Norma. Luminosa and Jubilee. That's 4. Dream and Liberty at 6. Let's see if we can get 20. Breeze, 7. Celebration 8, Glory 9. Goodness, we're going to get there. We're halfway done. Miracle, we're halfway to 10. My goodness, that was quick. Valor, hello, Tim. And Charlotte, it's great to see you. Valor's number 11. Can we get to 20? Freedom. Let's see. Where's the Royal Cruisers at? Magic is another one. That's 13 already. Oh, my gosh. We're going to get to 20. Hey, Anna. The Spirit, Martin, the Spirit is a good one. There are people who swear by that ship. The Spirit and the Legend always get these awesome reviews. Harmony of the Seas. There we go, Vicky. The Pride, the Seascape, Trina says. The Escape. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We're almost there. Panorama, Jen says. 18. We need 2 more. The Radiance is 19. The NCL Joy. Oh, my goodness. Let's see if we get to 25. That was way too quick. Splendor is another new one. Margaritaville at Sea, Stacy says. We hear awesome things about Margaritaville at Sea. The short cruises. So there's Splendor, Margaritaville. That's 22. Mardi Gras. No one's mentioned Mardi Gras yet. 23. Mardi Gras. We'll go to 25. Adventure and Princess Regal. There it is, 25. Oh, my gosh. Sunrise, they keep coming. The Vista. Did we not get the Vista in that? Oh, my gosh. Upwards of 30 cruise ships that all of us are selling in 2023. That's awesome. It is. It's good to have an assortment. We saw a lot of Royal Caribbean ships come in there toward the end. We're going to talk about Royal Caribbean and whether or not we'll be selling Royal in just a little bit. We're so torn. We'll talk about that. Nancy says the Jewel. That's going to be awesome. It is. 4 weeks until the horizon. Jason says, I see Jen here. Lito Tito and Tim is here as well. I see Kathy. Shirley just doing some comments. The Moonlight Adventures is here as well. Stacy, who has many cruises booked. It's great to see you. Trina is here, of course. Amy, Vicky. The Z Show is here. Z, I hope you're doing well. It's great to see you. Ricky T is here on Facebook. Remember, we are on Facebook, and we can see your comments. We don't always know your name, so if you're watching on Facebook and you comment and you want to put your first name, you can. If you want to hop over to YouTube, you can as well. Before we go any further, I'm going to tell you about Super Chats tonight, so we'll do that. And while I do that, I will, of course, get this thing going here. It's the playoffs. The playoffs. We're going to talk about the playoffs here in a second, but I'm going to talk about this first. New Year's resolution. Do you have a New Year's resolution, or are you still on the path to succeeding on your New Year's resolution? Mr. Jeremy Kraft, how about that, Jeremy? It's great to see you tonight. Thanks for the Bell Island time, of course. We've got 3 super chats already. Miss Desiree, she's always first. She is. There's a straggler. Look at this, guys. There's a straggler from last week. Who was the straggler? Peggy Smith. I haven't seen Peggy's name tonight, but she did not want to come out of the fishbowl. Desiree's going in. Thank you for that super chat. Mr. Lito Tito as well. It's great to see you here tonight. And Mr. Jeremy and Jackie. I thought you meant that notification bell, Jeremy. I thought you were talking about the notification bell that said, hey, we're here. Knock, 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 knock. We're going live, Jeremy. There's another super chat. I've got you right here. There's Mr. Victor Williams. Victor, I hope you're doing okay. Victor, I'm going to get you down right here. Thank you so much for that super chat. Here's what we're doing, super chats tonight. And I'll catch up here in with hellos and everyone who's here. But we will, for super chats tonight, what we're going to do is draw every 15 minutes. And you will be able to, if you want them, I will mail you 2 lanyards. You can choose your color, of course. I'll show these more at quarter after. You can choose to have the lanyards, or a lot of you've already purchased the lanyards. So if you don't want those, you'll get 3 extra chances to get back in the fishbowl, including your original name, and you'll get a chance to win a hat, a shirt, whatever you pick out at the end of the night. So let's see what we've got. I've got Victor down here. Catch up really quick. Victor, you are swimming in the fishbowl. Mr. Ronnie is here. Ronnie, it's great to see you tonight. Thank you so much for that super chat. We appreciate that so much. It's great support. I say this often, but we have a lot of new people from week to week. Super chats are just a way to say thank you, basically. You watch our content every day. You like our videos. You comment on them. You're part of our Facebook group. Super chat's just another way to say, hey, thanks for taking your time. Thanks for the show. We appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. That's what a super chat is. Ronnie, thank you so much. I got you down here. Gotcha. And we've got as well, I saw a couple other Liz. Liz, thank you so much. The Dolphins. Listen, I had a friend from Central Arkansas drive to Buffalo, New York to watch the game. He is a huge Dolphins fan. It's only the second time in his adult life, as he put it, that the Dolphins have made the playoffs. And so he drove. He drove to Buffalo, and, of course, that hurt. Trina, you are in. I'm going to get you in right here. You are in that fishbowl. Thank you so much for your support, as always. You're one of the originals. You are. Thank you for that super chat and for being here. You are now swimming in the fishbowl. Z, thank you so much for that. Hit that thumbs up button. There's people looking for something to do, right? There's people looking. Who's working tomorrow? Who's off work tomorrow? Let me ask that as well. We are off work tomorrow. The schools are closed. We will celebrate, of course, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, a day of inspiration. That's what I always think about when I think about Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It is a day of inspiration. You guys inspire me every single day to try to be better, to try to do what's right, to try to be transparent, to be honest, present things the way that they should be presented. And I appreciate that so much. Hopefully you guys have some time to reflect on things tomorrow. Here's Jen. Miss Jen Reed is here. Jen, it's great to see you here. Again, 54 days until the panorama. I want to sell her so bad. We've been talking about selling her maybe next year. Suzanne is here. Suzanne, it was great to hear from you today. Suzanne, she's got a cruise booked, and she said, hey, I just noticed that I could get $200 more on board credit if I booked the cruise right now, but she's already booked. I said, well, Suzanne, let me see what I can do. I go on there, click, click, click. We looky here, looky there. We keep her room. We keep her rate. She paid for her room, and instead of the $25 on board credit she had, we bumped it up to $200. All on a holiday weekend, all on a Sunday, right? The 1-800 number PVP, they're not answering the call on Sundays. I can promise you that. Suzanne, it was great to help you today. $200 is a big deal. It's a big deal. You're welcome for that, Suzanne. Thank you so much for your business, your confidence. She's one of our clients with Island Time Travel, booking cruises, managing cruises. We have been so busy. A lot of people are off tomorrow, so that's great. Fireball Steve has to work, but Stacy's off, and S. Patterson is off. Jen is off. Dana, Lito Tito has to work. Allie is off. Chris says I'm always working. I know how it goes. Jason, it's great to see you here. Let's see what you've got. Derek, where are you guys looking to cruise in July? Jason, we're going to talk about that here in just a second. I have never been as torn over a cruise as I have about July of 2023. We're going to talk about it. Jason, thank you so much for that super chat. I've got you down right here. You're going to be swimming in the fishbowl. Going swimming. Frida's got to work. Martin, it's great to see you here tonight. Catch me a big one, Martin. We'll do that. We can do that. Thank you so much for that super chat. We appreciate that. And you are swimming. Here we go. Oh, healthcare doesn't close. You're right about that. You're right. Rich, thank you so much. I'm working tomorrow, kinda. I like how that sounds. Kind of working. It's one of those I'm logging on. Rich, I've got you right here. Thank you so much for the super chat. And as always, your support. Shirley is off work. Need to recoup from last week on the Vista. I know how that goes. That means you did it right. Sometimes you need a vacation from your vacation. I know how it goes. April, thanks so much for your help today with possibly booking a Royal Caribbean cruise. You are welcome. Royal has some awesome news. Just overall, but especially out of Galveston. So much going on out of Galveston. And now you're going to be able, starting in July of next year, you're going to be able to go to Coco Cay. It's going to be awesome. It is. Valor on Thursday. Here's Dwayne here. Dwayne, thank you so much for that super chat. You're going swimming in the fishbowl as we're 4 minutes away from drawing for our first giveaway. How about that? Thirsty Frog reminds me about my Blue Chair Bay coconut rum and lemonade. Thank you. In my Island Time, Amanda ordered these. Island Time glass. There we go. Dwayne. Oh, that's good. Dwayne, I've got you down right here, my friend. Thank you so much. And Kaylee is here tonight. Kaylee, it's great to see you. Thank you for that super chat. As we get the show started, Kaylee, got you down right here. And I see Will G. Will G is on the Vista right now. And you're thinking, Will G just cruised. He did. We just cruised over New Year's. Will G is on the Vista. That means the internet is working okay, Will. I hope you're having a great time there on the Vista. I know you are. I know you are. It's great to hear from you, Will. Have a great trip and post some pictures on Facebook. We saw your embarkation day pictures. Keep on posting them. Off work, nothing new, Tim says. Of course, we know that. Mr. Easy Lane right there, living on Easy Street. Tim, I've got you down. Thank you so much for that super chat and your support as always. It is much appreciated. Yep. Bringing extra money to folks. I try. Cody is here tonight. Cody, what about to buy some new lanyards? Exactly right, Cody. We could do that. We got plenty of lanyards to mail out. We can't ship them out tomorrow because post office will be closed, but we're going to ship them out this week. We're 3 minutes away. Work tomorrow, Anna says. Z says, what is work? I'm hoping to get a point in life. Maybe I can say that, but if you know me well, that's probably not going to happen, right? Not going to happen. Mr. C. Clark, after driving from Houston to Canaveral in November and New Orleans in December, will finally be leaving from our home port tomorrow. I hope you're packed. I hope you're doing well. You're ready for your cruise. It's going to be a blast. I know it is. Keep us posted. Yes, lanyards are coming. 2 minutes until we're drawing the Paradise. Trying to get my wife, Mark says, to work my liquor store tomorrow so I can take the day off. Oh, my gosh. Jordan. From a hospital room saying hello this evening. I hope everything is okay. I'm not sure what's going on. If we can do anything for you, please let us know. I hope everything's okay there in Canada. The kiddos they're downstairs. No nap today. Hopefully they go to sleep so Amanda can join us. We'll see how things turn out. You guys know how it goes, but they're not here right now. We wore them out today. We went to the park and I rode their new scooters that they received at Christmas time. We just played around. We had a good time. Here we go. Vanessa, thank you so much for that super chat. It's almost time to draw. I know you guys, you have to remind me, and I know it's almost time. So let's get Vanessa in here and let's get Mr. Fireball Steve. Fireball Steve, we're missing you as well. And Christy, thank you so much for that. We love you guys. Mary as well. Mary snuck in there. Mary, it's great to see you tonight. One of the originals. Mary, I've got you in here. Bam, you're swimming. Dorothea is here. Dorothea, thank you, Amanda, for helping make my Christmas cruise on the Carnival celebration. You are welcome, of course, Dorothea. We know you had a blast on the celebration. You told us that. Dadgummit. Jordan, I'm sorry. Jordan was hit by a drunk driver last night. He's in the ICU. Jordan, we are praying for you. I would venture to say that a lot of people in our community and on the show right now have had similar experiences. They've known someone that this has happened to. It's no fault of your own. You're at the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm sorry. Hope you're doing okay. Please keep us posted. We are praying for you. And it's a reminder to everyone, you partake in something to drink, you go out, you have fun. If you need someone to take you home, to take you to a friend's house, take the Uber, take the Lyft, call your friend, tell the bar, I need some help getting home. Don't drive. Don't drink and drive. Don't do it. Jordan, we are praying for you. Hope that you're okay. Keep us posted, please. Charlotte, it's great to see you here tonight. It is time to draw with that. So remember, whoever I draw here, you can. Thank you, guys. Yes, please show Jordan some love right there. I mean, that is so tough. We are thinking about you and praying for you, Jordan. Gosh, that hurts. It hurts. I know I've had friends be killed innocently by drunk drivers. Let's go ahead and draw here for, again, you can receive lanyards, or if you already have the lanyards or have a lanyard that you like, you can say, hey, I don't want those. Give me 3 more chances at the big prize at the end of the night. Here we go. Let's draw. Let's see what we've got right here. Mr. David Whalen is on a cruise right now as well. He's on the Vista right now as well, and he's got the original white lanyard. He's got the platinum, the gray, and he's got the blue, and he switches them out. He posted a picture the other day on our Facebook page. I thought that was funny. Here we go. The first winner tonight, I've got the slip right here, is Suzanne. Miss Suzanne, I know she's here because I've seen her. Miss Suzanne, let us know, would you like this is one of my favorite, but it's all subjective, right? This pretty blue, come be an Islander, or YouTube, of course, logo there. Again, it's got a clip. You can unclip it, put this, pay for your drink, put it in the slot machine, open your door, and a metal clasp as well. So we've got the blue, we've got the gray, which I call platinum, just because all of us are striving right to get to that platinum status. So you just let us know which one that you want, or if you already have them, or you have a lanyard you like, we'll put 3 extra drawings in the bowl for you. Let us know. I bet you've already let us know. Let's see. Wanda's here. Wanda, it's great to see you this evening, spending this year with the dream, living the dream, right? Wanda, we've got you down right here. Thanks for being here tonight. Let's see what we've got. Yes, Bobby. If you're purchasing internet, you want internet, go ahead and pay for it because it is going up. Let's see. I'm sure Suzanne has commented, but I may not see it. I'll take the gray one. You get 2. So I'm going to send you 2, Suzanne. Email me or text me your mailing address. Don't post it here, please. And I will send you 2 gray lanyards. That's how easy it is. How about that? And when Suzanne, you will go back into the fishbowl for the big prize. That's how it works right there. Yep. Do they come with the clear thing that the cards sit in, Chris? They do not. We may have some of those. We ordered 100 at one time, and if you sell certain cruise lines that don't have the hole already in the card, like Carnival, they already have the hole punch, so you just clip it on with the metal clasp. But we'll see. Maybe we have some. If you want to purchase a lanyard, you can. They're $12. I don't push them much anymore. $12 each. That includes shipping. So if you want 2, it's $24. My PayPal should be in the description of this video. If you want them, let me know what color you want. We'll send those off as well. A link for the spread shop we do. I will have to get that for you, Chris. I can do that. It should be in the description of this video as well. Flito Tito or Fireball Steve could probably post that. And it's linked to our YouTube page as well. So let's get this thing going. Of course, we will draw again at the bottom of the hour, 8:30 Central Time. Keep those super chats coming. And as we're caught up here and we feel like this thing is underway now, I want to officially welcome everybody. This is a time we ask questions. We talk through cruise news. We talk about your upcoming cruises, what's going on, what questions you have, what are your pain points, things like that. That's what this time is all about. It's not driven by me. I have some talking points, of course, but it's driven by you. If you have questions, things that you're thinking about, things that you're trying to plan, this is an audience here that can probably answer just about any question that you have. So ask that question, put question in all caps, ask it. Someone else will probably see it before I do. That's okay. They will answer it, and I will try to see it as well. But this chat, of course, it moves. It moves a lot. It does. So let's, as we get this thing going, I'll have different things to talk about, but you keep asking your questions. You keep commenting, super chatting, and we'll catch up as we always do. Here we go. Let's talk about July. July. I don't know what to do, guys. I've never, ever been this torn about July. Before we do that, DHL doing it back-to-back in August of 2023. That's coming up on the Mardi Gras. How is the internet? Lito, Tito, and Usnavi have been there before. Carnival's internet overall is not great. I can tell you that. I spent over $1,000 last year on internet and did not get what I paid for. I never did complain. I just went with it, right? But maybe it will improve. Prices going up again. They hinted at a big announcement months ago, and nothing ever came of it. Cody, I've got you right here for that super chat. Thank you so much for that. As Cody asked about VIFP changes, have we heard anything? Of course, Carnival had a couple of jobs posted months ago, and the description of the job said this is to lead the change and lead the new effort in a new VIFP program. Nothing yet that we've heard of. It's coming. Hopefully down the road, there needs to be changes, right? There's over 3 million platinum guests. John Hild and Carnival, they shared, it's not a problem, but it is a problem because when you talk about priority boarding, when you talk about gifts and things like that, it's not the same as it used to be because the number used to be much smaller. So we'll see what happens there, Cody. Nothing yet, but maybe something this year as cruise lines get into a normal rotation of what things look like, what budgets look like, and things like that. Let's see what we got. Herschel luggage. We don't have it, Florentine, but maybe someone has it. Let's talk about July as you guys keep on commenting. I want to know this. Are you cruising in July? Is anyone in here cruising in July? Amanda and I are looking for a cruise. We have gone down every road, and it's an expansive road. We're not talking about just looking at Galveston and just looking at New Orleans. We've opened it up to the entire country, and we cannot find something that fits us. We are going to have our boys in July. So we're going to have what will be a 7-year-old boy then and a 4-year-old. It's hard for me to say. But 7 and 4, we're looking for a new experience. Let us know if you're cruising. Brian says the Breeze, July 1st. We're open the entire month. We've been looking in late July because that's what we've traditionally done. July 22nd, 23rd, we've cruised that week for years and years. July on the Royal Princess to Alaska, Donna says. Will G is not. July 27th, Kevin, let us know the ship. Jen is March, May, August, and October. Little Tito says, hey, don't book the cruise. Just come see us in southern Louisiana. That's always an option. We're in June on the Celebration. So we've been on the Vista like 7 times. We like her, whatever. I've been on the Breeze 10 or 12 times. I've been on the Dream 8 times. The ships out of New Orleans, have been on them. It's one and the same. They go to the same places as Galveston. So we're looking at Florida. We're looking at we've looked at the Wonder of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas. We looked at the Harmony of the Seas. Still, it's taking our 2 boys, which some of these cruises, especially out of Florida, on Royal Caribbean's biggest ships, interior sold out. We've waited too late. Ocean View sold out. They have balconies, but the cruise is like $6,600 plus airfare, which again, I'm not counting it out. I'm just like, do we spend that as a $10,000 trip, which we want to try something new. We want something new. We're going to have to pay for it. So we're trying here. Bless Nutty, we thought about doing the Allure of the Seas. I wish it had been amplified. I wish it had the Biss slides. I wish I had the water slides. I know they have a pool for kids, and they have those water features there for kids. Vanessa, Faster to the Fun. I believe if you're not platinum, it's worth it, and it depends on your itinerary as well. If you have an itinerary that has a water tender, a water shuttle, I think it's worth it. But of course, we're platinum, so we don't buy it anymore. But yeah, Victor, we thought about the Allure of the Seas, and that honestly, cost-wise, is like $3,300 for all of us for that week of July 23rd. It's the President's Cruise. that week as well. And so there'll be some special events on board. But if I want to do an Oasis class ship, bad, as Martin says, any word on Carnival sports betting? I have heard a little bit about that, actually. Not a lot of detail, but I've heard it's still in place with BetMGM is who they partnered with. Haven't heard a timetable yet, but I emailed the casino directly, and they said they gave me some general, we've signed an agreement with BetMGM to provide sports betting in all of our casinos across the fleet, Carnival Cruise Line, and Princess. So, Martin, it sounds like it's still in place, but still no timeline yet. We're waiting for that, and we want that. Martin, I've got you in the fishbowl again. Kevin, you're very welcome. I would love to go on a cruise with y'all. April, let's go. Of course, we've got our big cruise December 23rd on the Carnival Jubilee, the inaugural sailing of the Carnival Jubilee. We had a great news this past week from John Hill and Carnival as they acknowledged again, great timeline. The ship is on point. She looks good. So they gave us that reinforcement that we needed, that she's going to, right now, she's on time. But we're going to have the largest group as of now. We will have the largest group on the inaugural sailing of the Carnival Jubilee, December the 23rd. We are at 20 cabins right now. The closest group to us has like 9 cabins. So we will be the largest group, which is huge because sometimes John Hill or Christine Duffy or other Carnival executives, they will do some things with groups. They will have some private sessions and take questions and answers, but they'll do it usually with one group. They might do it with 2, but they might say, hey, who's the largest group on board? Let's do something special for that group. And guess who it's going to be? All you Islanders. It's going to be that right there. Disney, Jen says. Need to look at Disney. Yep. Jen, I need to talk to you about the Wonder. It looks great. It does. Disney, of course, in Galveston, certain parts of the year. Yep, if you can afford it, I'll do an Alaskan cruise the kids will enjoy. And I thought about that because Alaska, at the end of July, I've been surprised with how reasonable the prices have been. It would not be just an extravagant extra trip going out of Alaska. It'd be about the same as going to the Caribbean. So we thought about that, Jeff. We may do it. Who knows? Shaq would be awesome, right? Shaq would be awesome. The Jubilee is going to be out of Galveston. Jubilee's home port is Galveston. Again, December 23rd. There's probably like 65 cabins left, until she sells out. And we still have cabins available with our group booking. Here's a question here from Marcus. How does the drink package work on Royal Caribbean as the price? The price is a little bit more expensive if you sell Carnival. Of course, it's $59.99 if you secure that, pay for that before your cruise. Royal Caribbean's a little bit more expensive, $10 or $15 more expensive, but Royal Caribbean does not require that each person above the age of 21 purchase the drink package in the cabin. So Carnival requires you to, right? If one gets it, you all have to get it. Royal Caribbean does not require everyone purchase it, and that 15 drink limit is non-existent on Royal Caribbean. It really is all you can drink, or all you can drink until the bartenders say you've had enough. Okay, so that is the difference there between Royal Caribbean and Carnival. 9 Disney cruises so far and 3 booked, Jordan. Again, we may look at it. We may look at flying to Orlando, spending a few days maybe on the beach there at Cocoa Beach, and maybe going on a Disney cruise. Maybe that's what we do. Yep. Victor, we will have shirts for the Jubilee cruise. One thing on our list is we're going to get our Facebook group for that cruise up and running. We have so many things planned. We're going to get it out there to everybody, but we will have shirts. Everyone will have shirts, and you will have them because of us. So we are going to provide shirts for our group cruise. More on that. Yep. December the 30th on the Jubilee. Couldn't do the inaugural. I know what you're talking about, Karen. We wanted to do we looked at the New Year's sailing just because we love New Year's on a cruise ship, but Amanda's school schedule, it leaves the 30th. It gets back almost too late that first week in January where she's supposed to go back to school, and her school is strict. I mean, they are so strict. And she can't take off a day before a holiday, the day after a holiday, unless she has permission from the superintendent. I mean, it is so strict, but you're welcome on that. Norma, yes, we just booked your 50th wedding anniversary cruise. You guys were awesome. You knew exactly what you wanted. You gave me all your information. You said, take care of it whenever you can. I said, are you kidding me? I'm taking care of it right now. your cruise is booked, your Royal Caribbean cruise, it's going to be a blast. You guys got an awesome rate too. The wave season, 30% off. It was less than $800 for your cruise. It's awesome. It really is. Great sales right now during wave season. All cruise lines. There's Matthew. Hey, Matthew. All cruise lines are having big sales right now. Carnival has extended their low deposit sale. I don't know how many times. Most ships are $50 for deposit. Some of the newer ships are $99 or $100, but it's been great. Do you know if the Jubilee is going to go other places besides Mexico, Honduras, and Belize? The itineraries that they have out right now, and that is going through 2024. They may have already released the 2025s. It's the same: Mexico, Honduras, Belize. But I think they've announced Jamaica and Grand Cayman Islands as well. Tim, I have to look at it again, but I almost think that that's right. Yeah, I wish. Yep. Let's see. Good evening. Good evening, Darren. I'm glad that you're here. Philip is here as well. He's got a question. Do you know when the rest of the 2025 calendar after April and June will be open? Also, is the Carnival Jubilee and celebration bigger than Mardi Gras? Yes and no. Your celebration is literally a couple of cabins bigger and a little bit in gross tonnage bigger, just to say that the celebration is the newest, biggest ship that Carnival has, and the Jubilee will be the same thing. Sister ships, but just a little bit bigger, just to say she's the biggest cruise ship in our fleet. As far as 2025 dates, it will be 60 days. Maybe I'm looking at January 15th. So by early spring, those 2025 dates should be out, and probably sooner than that. This, like I said, this is wave season. January, February, March are the biggest booking months for the entire cruise industry. And so it only makes sense that they make that schedule open as far as they can so that people are booking. You know, they book maybe March of 2024, but if March of 2025 is available, then of course they book that too. And so I think into the spring, Philip, those will be open. It only makes sense to do so. Does Carnival offer a discount on the drink package? Florentine, sometimes in your cruise rate, there's a cheers to you cruise rate that some people are offered. And when you book your cruise, if you book that cheers rate, you don't get price protection. You have to remember that. But the cheers package is included in your cruise, what you pay for your cruise. And usually, like if the cheers package is $700 or $800 on the ship, that cheers to you, like it may come out and be like $250, $300. So it's like you get a big discount if you pay for it. But it's never like 25% off. Here's a coupon code, something like that. It's never like that. It's not. We are past time to draw. So let me draw real first. And of course, Chris reminded me of that. And then we'll get to Darren's question right here. Here we go. So this is again for 2 lanyards. Let us know if you want the lanyards, or if you already have them or you have lanyards that you like, then you can say, no, thank you on the lanyards. Just write me down for 3 extra tries, 3 extra opportunities for the big prize at the end of the night, which is a gift from our spread shop. So let's see what we've got. Let's see. Here it is. Charlotte Parsons. Charlotte Parsons, let us know what you like right here. Of course, we've got our platinum and our blue lanyards. Or if you want 3 extra chances for something from our spread shop, let us know. And I'll keep an eye on the comments as Z. So close, right? 2 weeks. You're going to put that deposit down. Darren, do you always get insurance through Carnival? That's a great question. I'm asked often about insurance. We book cruises just about every day. Well, it's become every day. We're 120 days old, 123 actually, and we've booked 245 cruises. And people ask me about insurance every day. If you don't cruise very often, I do recommend that you just get your cruise line insurance, whether you're selling with Carnival, selling with Royal Caribbean. Their insurance coverage is great. It's comprehensive. If something happens and you need to file a claim, they're easy to work with. A quick example, my brother is supposed to sell with us in July. They contracted COVID in June, and my sister-in-law, it went on to be pneumonia in her lungs. They decided like 3 days before the cruise, she's coughing. She didn't want to get on an airplane and be coughing the whole time and get on a cruise ship, be coughing the whole time. They called Carnival, said, hey, here's what we got. We don't want to go. Our cruise is over $4,000. Carnival said, just give me a letter from your doctor. They submitted the letter. Carnival mailed them a check, 100% back, bam, boom, easy to work with. Okay, so I recommend buying your cruise line insurance if you don't cruise often. If you cruise often, I do recommend that you buy a yearly policy with Alliance or a company like Alliance. A lot of people use Alliance. You pay for the policy for a year, right? It's X amount of whatever coverage you need, whatever coverage you want. You pay one price. You take your trips. You're protected the whole year with Alliance. Okay, and so I recommend that you get coverage, but it's up to you. You know how you do that. Yep. Let's see what we got as well. That's a good question there, Darren. It is. Here we go. I booked Horizon to Southern Caribbean. One of my favorite itineraries, actually, March of 2024, the same week it opened, got an amazing rate. Then I was able to book a little bit cheaper on Black Friday. Yes, if you book in advance, book that early saver rate. Royal Caribbean also has rates, and so do many other cruise line that has price protection. If the price goes down, you get the money back. Lock it in unless you have a cheap casino rate. Then take that. Yep. Good point right there. Question: last year, Carnival offered the kids sale for $1. Oh, remember that. We booked 2 or 3 cruises with that sale. It was later in the year. Of course, we have to remember last year, cruising was a little bit different. The demand wasn't as strong. Demand is very strong right now, all the way through the year and into 2024. It's very strong. So I don't know if they'll offer the kids sell for $1. They offered that 2 or 3 times. And it's really the first time they've done something like that. But the demand just wasn't strong then. It's strong now. The demand is strong. They're not going to let you cruise for $1. So we'll see what happens. If they do offer something like that, I, of course, will push it out so everyone knows. And what was neat was it was not just they advertised it as kids sell for $1, because usually that third and fourth, and sometimes even on some ships, you can have 5 guests in a room. It's usually kids. So that's how they branded it and marketed it. But it could be an adult. It was like the third or fourth passenger sold for $1. So that was cool. But we'll see. We'll see if they offer that this year. Let's see what we've got. We might be caught up here. Let's see what we've got here. Chris, I want to go on the Magic, but 6 days too short. Any 7 or 8 day itineraries on the Magic? Yeah, Magic does a 6 and 8 flip. So the Magic does an 8-day itinerary as well. We can look at it, Chris, to get something booked there for sure. That's a good question from Dana, too, talking about cruise insurance. Again, how often is often? We cruise 3 or 4 times a year. You would benefit from a yearly policy. I found that using Alliance, and I have no affiliation with Alliance. I'd use them personally, but there are other companies out there. Alliance is, I would say, the most reputable, largest. That's why I mentioned them. But if you cruise like it's impossible, but like 2.5 times a year, so 3 times a year, then it would be cheaper to purchase this package from Alliance or someone like them because it would pay for itself. You know, if you cruise with Carnival 10 times and you buy Carnival's insurance 10 times, you could have paid like just the 2.5 with someone else and got the same coverage and saved some money. So, Dana, that's a good question right there. Yep. How is Dennis here? How is the cruise to Bermuda? Thinking about doing a 5-day there. Bermuda is beautiful. Everyone that goes there absolutely loves it. Of course, if you leave from the East Coast, the Northeast Coast, they do overnights there in Bermuda. I haven't been. That's one of the few places in the Caribbean that we have not been, but we hear it's absolutely beautiful. The beaches, the water, all of it. Dennis, I would say go. Yep. This has got lots of questions tonight, guys. This is good. This is why we are here. I see people answering these in comments, and it is perfect. That's why we are all here. Hey, Derek, how often do you check rates for cruises booked through you? Alyssa, that is a great, great question. Here's what I always tell our guests that book through us. Island Time Travel. Remember, we can help you book your cruise, or if you recently booked, Carnival says if you booked within the last 90 days and you're outside of final payment, you can move your cruise to us for nothing, for free. Alyssa, we check rates. If you are booked under an early saver or price protected rate, we will check it once per week. One time per week, we'll go in there. If your rate has gone down, I don't even tell you until I submit the paperwork. I call Carnival and make sure, okay, it went down by $100 a person. You have 2 people in there, went down $200. We got it all done. And then I pick up the phone and I call you and say, hey, I just want to let you know your cruise rate dropped $100 per person. And it's already done. I've sent you an email. It's in your inbox. Your cruise rate is down. If it's before final payment, you get the money off of what you owe. If it's after final payment, you get it back as onboard credit. But we check them once per week at least. At any time, if you see your cruise rate has gone down, because if you're like me, I check every day on my cruises. But if you notice it's gone down, email me, text me, call me, Derek, this thing's gone down. I will drop what I'm doing, and we will take care of that, because saving money it's so important for all of us. It is. So that's a great question there, Alyssa. It is. Let's see. Does Carnival casino match loyalty status of other casinos? Brian, they do not necessarily match the status of other casinos, but they will give you some awesome deals. If you get deals from other casinos or even cruise lines, reach out to me, Brian. I can connect you with the Carnival Casino people, and we'll see what offers that they can give you. They can usually give you something if you're getting offers through other cruise lines. I'll also throw this out there. Our friends at You Are Comped, okay, yourcomped.com. If you get casino offers from one cruise brand, you can screenshot. You see that? I just hit the buttons on my phone. You can screenshot those offers. You can send them to Your Comped. They will shop around other cruise lines. Let's say that you sell Royal Caribbean. You get deals from Royal Caribbean. Send it to Your Comped. You are the letters. You are Comped. And they'll say, here's what Carnival will give you. Here's what Norwegian will give you. And so it's a neat website. I've used them many times. But Carnival will do some things as well. Yep. C. Clark uses Alliance. That's great to hear. 4 minutes away from the next giveaway. If you guys want to get your super chat in, where do we park our vehicle? It depends. Let's see, Kevin. If you're talking about, and I don't know what port you're talking about, maybe Galveston's our home port. So we park it. A lot of times I will park it at the port. There's usually discounts. So there's a $5 coupon going on right now. But I always look at the weather. If there's a chance of rain, Galveston, the island, especially there by the port, floods easy. So if there's a chance of rain, then I use EZ, the letters EZ. Here we go with acronyms again. EZ parking. I use them because their parking is a little bit elevated. Lighthouse, also people use the Lighthouse parking because they are a little bit elevated. If there's a chance of rain, you don't want the flooding. You don't want your car getting flooded. But if it's clear, a normal circumstance, I just use the port. They've got shuttles. Everything's fenced in, barbed wire on top. Lighting is awesome. There's video. That's what I use. Yep. If it's not Galveston, Kevin, let me know. Yep. Nancy, Royal Caribbean is offering kids sell free on certain dates. Of course, it's blacked out in the summer. It's blacked out holidays, but they do have 30% off all guests right now, plus kids sell free. If you're selling, during a time of year that's not very busy, literally kids will sell free. There's no strings attached to that. So if you're looking at it, looking at selling, make sure that you look at that. When you get out of the port of, yes, perfect. Coach is here. Coach, it's great to see you tonight. I know you're caught up in the football games. I have been as well. My brother is a huge Ravens fan. Of course, they're playing their rival, right, the Bengals. So I don't know what the score is, but he is geared towards it. He is. Alliance does cover, when you say all cruise lines, all that I've booked. I've booked Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, Disney, Virgin Voyages, MSC. I've booked a lot, and they cover all of them, but all globally I'll have to look at. Okay, I don't know off the top of my head. Coach, it is great to see you, though. Hope you're having a good week. Let's see what we've got. Yes, Alyssa. Yeah, we'll get that Alaskan cruise booked. We have a lot of emails today, and we plan to be home all day, but we went out, had fun with the kiddos. Amy says, can you cancel the insurance you purchased on Carnival? Amy, if you purchase the insurance up front, and let's say your cruise, like it's January 15th, let's say your cruise is not till the end of the year, there are circumstances you can cancel it. If we get to like March, April, May, and you're like, hey, I don't need that insurance. There's ways you can do it as you get closer to your cruise. It's a lot more difficult to do, but if you do it early on, then yes. Yep, you can. Mr. Jeremy Kraft, where are y'all staying for the March cruise? I need a hotel. We do not have a hotel booked yet there in Galveston. Of course, we usually stay at Harbor House. I need to look at it. I bet you it's $350 a night. Jeremy, I don't know, but I've got you right here in the super chat. Let me know if you guys have something booked. Of course, we are selling. Jeremy is referencing March the 18th. We're 1 minute away, guys. 1 minute away from Super Chats. I know I got another one I got to get to. March 18th, Carnival Vista. Jeremy, Jackie will be there. Amanda and I and our boys will be there. If you're looking for a cruise in March, it's still cheap. I think it's still like an interior, which is a lot of times what we go with. It's like $560 a person. And so it's the week after Texas spring break. Texas spring break, you guys are right before us. But we'd love to have you guys on there. Martin, again, thank you so much for that. We appreciate all your support right there as we get ready to drum and make sure we have no more super chats before we do it, or super stickers. Z, thank you very much for that. Tim says, I got UR comped orders for Margaritaville Sea, Celebrity, Royal Caribbean, Virgin. Look at there, Tim. That's what I'm talking about. That's what this is all about. You know, it's sharing knowledge, and all of us have pieces to contribute to the puzzle that is cruising. And this is where we all laid the pieces down, Tim. You're right. Look at UR comped. If you get casino offers from one cruise line, do it. It's free. The people are very nice. They know us. Island Time Travel, they know us. We send a lot of people to them. Punchliner, Will says, Will, please have a punchliner for me as you remind me to take a drink of my Blue Chair Bay coconut rum and lemonade. Enjoy that comedy. Chris, any word on Mobile? Boy, Mobile, they have fought their hearts out for a cruise line. Carnival kind of did them wrong, right? The Ecstasy was there. The Ecstasy left last October. Carnival is bringing a ship there this October, but for one full year, there's no cruises coming out. They shopped around. Norwegian was so close. They were so close to bringing a ship there. It fell through at the very end, and Carnival's bringing the Spirit, right? I went blank there. I think it's a Spirit in October, doing 6 and 8 day cruises, even going to go east, which is exciting. Going to go to Half Moon Cay from Mobile. So, Chris, thanks for that. Let's draw here. Let me make sure. Let me scroll to the bottom. Make sure we have no more super chats. Here we go. Let's draw. Again, this is for a set of 2 lanyards, or you can have 3 more chances here to go in. Cody, how about that? Cody, you can choose. There's a lot right there. No lot. Cody, let us know. Do you want the lanyards, platinum or blue, or do you want 3 more chances to win something that's 13 minutes away? How did that happen, right? How did that happen? 13 minutes away, we're going to draw for something in our spread shop, a hat, a shirt, whatever you want. I think last week, the winner, I had it written down. I got a coffee mug is what they wanted. Zoma got a coffee mug. Yep. Matthew, this is a question here I like too. Yeah, MSC out of New York City. We're looking at MSC, looking at going out of Florida though. Mark Williams just went out of there this past week and loved it. Let's see. Question: do you know why Galveston charges for drinks while in port when you have the drink package? Cruise Life TV, that's a good question. Carnival does charge for drinks. Your Cheers package does not work for Carnival when you're leaving out of Galveston. If you're on Royal Caribbean or other cruise lines, the drink package works. So Carnival blames the state of Texas and state laws. That all has to do with taxes. And let me take this banner off. That's been up there way too long. Carnival blames the state of Texas and things like that. But really, it's a law or regulation on what can be served and what's manufactured there in Texas and things like that. And so, if you want drinks the first day, book Royal Caribbean. You will get drinks the first day. Yep, I agree. Sunshine and magic, Usnavi. I agree. I love the sunshine. Will they get a full-time ship? Mobile, as Chris is asking about Mobile. She's there, I think, until. Well, she's not there until 2025. She's there through 2024. So we'll see what happens there. I guess it determines how she sells, right? If the cruise is booked and she's booked out of Mobile, they'll leave her there. If not, they'll say, we're going to leave. Yep. Oh, wow. Aura, that's going to be awesome. Have fun in the celebration. We're not cruising her until May. Yep. There's Charlotte again. Charlotte, thank you so much for that super chat right there. I'm going to get you in the fishbowl again as we're 11 minutes away from the top of the hour. We hope you've enjoyed the show. It's gone by so fast. I have a game even that I want to play, and we're not going to have time to play it tonight. We can next week. But We've had a great time answering questions tonight. There's so much going on. People are in the planning process. I see it all the time. I get emails. Derek, would you do this? Would you do, or would you do this? What do you think about this? We've never done this before. Should we do it? Are we stupid for thinking this? People are planning. I want you to know that we are here to help you plan. We will help you from beginning to end. What cruise line should I cruise? What ship? Where should we leave out of? Where should we go? All of it we will help you with. And it's free. You pay the same thing if you went to carnival.com and booked your cruise, or you called a 1-800 number, you called your PVP. You pay the same thing as if you call me. I mean, it's a good deal for everybody. It is. Thank you, Dorothea. We appreciate that. And Raymond asked about the Carnival Magic. We've talked about that. Carnival Magic is great. Mr. Lido Tito, Usnavi, she wins all the time. Lido Tito, she's won your heart. We know that. So she is a winner in our books. One of the most beautiful souls that I know, and I mean that 100%. Usnavi, she's in here. Bam, right there. She's in the fishbowl. Yep. Where's the best place? Talking about money here, Dwayne says, to stay in Seattle, and the easiest ride to the ship from the hotel. Lido Tito was in Fireball Steve, Usnavi. Christy, we're just talking about this the other day. They have a place, and I bet you they've shared it here. There it is right there. Bam. I knew it. I know he's on top of his game. He always is. The Mar Queen in Seattle. I also recommend the Mar Queen. It's one of the top places to stay when you're leaving out of Seattle. It's close to the Space Needle. If you want to see that a day or two before, it's a safe place to stay. There's restaurants and things near the Mar Queen, though, is one of the most suggested. When I ask people who cruise Alaska all the time, they tell me that. And that's where Lido Tito is staying. Yep. Spirit's coming, but I don't know for how long. You're exactly right about that. We know through 2024. We're hoping later than that. Carnival Venecia, Cruise Life TV. I see your super chat there as well. The Venecia, we were so close, Katie. We almost booked the Venecia today for July, but we didn't yet. Leaving out of New York City, we're going with our kiddos. I want to sell the Venecia, Katie. We're going to see. We booked 4 or 5 cruises for clients on her, so we'll see. I don't know if anyone's here is selling on her, but I've got you in the fishbowl here. When are you going, Katie? Let us know. She looks like a remarkable ship. She does. She looks beautiful. Glory at the end of April. Dennis, Steven Skinner, I haven't seen him here tonight, but he's selling the Glory like once a month this year. He is. Again, thank you, Cruise Life TV, for that. And Coach Cruz, thank you so much, Coach Cruz, for that. We'll get to your question, Florian, in just a second. Coach Cruz, thank you so much. I value your friendship so much and your content. You've busted your butt the last couple of weeks creating vlogs. I saw you just released one again today. Getting back to normal now. I know it's work. Coach and I were talking about this week. Coach had about 20,000 views on a video, and which is awesome. It is. And then you look at what you get paid for it, and it's not about the money, but time is valuable, and it's like $13, and it takes you. These vlogs, Coach will tell you, they take 2 or 3 hours to even complete. We hope you guys have enjoyed those. Our latest, and it may be our last, we may have one more, but our latest vlog comes out tomorrow morning, which covers Paradise Beach, the Roaring 20s dress-up event, and, of course, New Year's will be out tomorrow mid-morning. We hope you guys look forward to that. Make sure you're subscribed. You ring the bell to receive notifications so you can get that update on your phone whenever it's been posted. Can you explain Carnival's casino booking rates, please? Forgive me if you've already addressed this. I have not addressed it tonight. Basically, the casino has a mind of its own. Some people think that they have the algorithms and everything figured out on how people get offers and how you don't. But long story short, some people play a lot in the casino, receive offers. Some of them don't. Some people play a little bit in the casinos and they get offers, great offers. And they're like, I played for 10 minutes. So, but some of the offers are dirt cheap. You're talking $100 per person to get on the ship for a 7-day cruise, a 14-day cruise, a transatlantic cruise, a European cruise, Alaskan cruise. And I've booked so many cruises this week that I've had $500 on board credit, $750. Steven Skinner had, and I mentioned him just a second ago, but he had $1,500 on board credit with his casino. And not just fun play, on board credit. You spend how you want to. But some of it is, it's like, I don't even know how. I don't know how it happens. Jordan, thank you so much for that super chat. We appreciate that so much. And Jordan is our Disney guru. He is. Been on so many Disney cruises. He's going to get us there one day. Yep. Transatlantic's going to be, oh my gosh. I had the Venezia Transatlantic for $100. I told Amanda we should have done it. I think she was going to be in school at the time. Katie sent us lots of pictures. It's going to be awesome. I don't see your email to see my address. Cody, send it to this right here, travel@bookislandtime.com. I already know there's going to be a ton of emails. You guys are awesome on Sunday nights. I get off the show, usually go downstairs, decompress a little bit, and then I check the email inbox, and there will be 12 or 15 emails. Hey, I want to book this cruise. Hey, can you give me a quote for this cruise? Yes, yes, and yes. And I usually work. I will. The show ends in 5 minutes. I will go downstairs and work. So if you're looking for a cruise, you want a quote, you want my input, literally, I'll look at it tonight, and I'll probably get back to you, unless you have a crazy case that it will take me a while to look at, which I will look at it. May not get back to you tonight, but I will be looking tonight. Anyone else wish they would put Shaq's Chicken? I know, Victor. I know, such high reviews for Shaq's Big Chicken. The Pig and Anchor Barbecue, I agree. It's average. It is. Yeah, Martin says next 4 cruises, free balcony or suite with $1,000. That's awesome. It is that's what we're talking about. I saw Alliance only $63 a year, and Carnival is $49 for a week. Tim, that's close. That's what I was saying about, if you go on 2.5 cruises, you should buy a yearly plan. Again, it will. I hate to tell people what you should do, but it's what I've done. It's what I trust. A lot of people do it. I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't think it was best for you. I can promise you that. I've asked before, but do you sell the shirt? I know, Chris. This one is a special. Lido Tito knows this lady in southern Louisiana, and it's awesome. It is. It's got the YouTube on the side. It's got people think I work for Carnival every time I wear these on board. Like, sir, can you help me find this? Maybe we could do an order of these. But Lido Tito he knows someone who knows someone, and she takes care of us. I love these shirts, though. I wear them all around. Yep. I'll give you the lowdown on Disney cruises if you got questions. I appreciate that so much. The boys want to go. And we need to wait until our little one's just a little bit older, but we'll do that. Brother, I just booked an MSC cruise. Derek says he might be saying, how do I transfer it? Derek, send me an email. MSC allows you to transfer your cruises within 30 days. I have to fill out one form. Matter of fact, this might blow your mind, but here you go. Here's the form. MSC, booking transfer form. We do it all the time, okay? Fill out the form, and it takes 7 to 10 days of process. Then I can manage it. I can watch out for upgrades, price updates, stuff like that. So if you want me to manage that, I can. How's it different than Carnival and Royal Caribbean? MSC, it is a different experience. They're a growing cruise line. They do a good job with families as their newer, larger ships. They have the slides. They have the water parks. The food, everyone has told me it's better than Carnival. The entertainment, if you cruise for entertainment, may not be as good as Royal Caribbean. Maybe it doesn't hit that mark, but better than Carnival. Their private island, they say, is remarkable. We'll see. We looked at MSC for July 2. I told you we have gone down so many roads. We just haven't picked anything yet. I think you'll like MSC. We've had several people try it and absolutely love it. They will match your highest loyalty program with other cruise lines. Like for Carnival, they will match up to gold with Carnival. Royal Caribbean, the same. They will match up to that. Yep. Victor wants to try a ship with go-karts. Norwegian is your brand. The Prima is the newest ship. She has the 3-story go-kart track, but the Breakaway Plus classes, of course, have the go-kart tracks as well, Victor. They're fun. Those go-karts and the Prima go, I think they advertised at either 35 or 45 miles an hour, and they go fast. They do. Yep. We can figure something out, Chris. We can. I'll have to get Lido Tito on board. Royal Caribbean food, Victor, I've heard several complaints that used to people would always say Royal Caribbean's got Carnival beat on food, but since the cruise restart, really, people have said they're more equal than not. And this is what I'll say. I had a video this week about cruise lines. Matter of fact, I made some people mad. I forgot about that. I had a video just showing people having a good time. There was a Royal Caribbean ship. They were having the sexiest man contest, and there were guys out there of all shapes and sizes shaking what their mama gave them, right? Shaking what God gave them. And some people got mad. Oh, Derek, when do you're getting so trashy and you're getting this? And my point is, people will talk about Carnival's the Walmart or the dollar store of cruising. And I wanted to make the point that all cruise lines have so much more in common and alike, and they give more of the same experience than different. There's more alike than different when it comes to cruise lines, but some of the things that are different, people swear on. So I always encourage people, one of my number one cruise tips for first-time cruisers who book through me, I said, I'm going to book your cruise on Royal Caribbean. I'm going to do it, and you're going to love it. You're going to have a blast. You're going to come back to me. You're going to want to book another cruise, and we're going to book another cruise. And I'm highly going to encourage you to book that second cruise with someone else than Royal Caribbean. And you're going to say, why? I had an awesome cruise with Royal Caribbean. Why should I do something different? Liz, unless I've got your email, I will look at it tonight. I saw your email come through. I'll look at it. I've got to send you a prize. Thank you for that sticker. Why should I book someone different? I had fun on Royal. Try something else. Just try something else. And guess what? They do it and they have a good time. So, yep. So let's see if I missed anything else. Where'd it go? Well, there it is. Maybe. Say hi to Kim. Hello. Kim, I hope you're doing okay. Hope you're doing well on this Sunday night. And I hate that we're already at the end of the show. I don't even know how that happened. I have no clue how it happened. Martin with the super sticker. Last chance for super chats here. We hope you enjoyed the show tonight. It went by so fast. We didn't get to half the stuff that I wanted to talk about tonight. That's okay. We had lots of questions. That is why we're here. Kim, thank you for joining us tonight. All of you, thank you for joining us. Our next episode of our vlog, of course, out, and we're also going to work on just some general content that has been on my to-do list for forever. Amanda has been on my back about, Derek, you need to create these videos, just these generic videos of why should you go on a cruise and compare Carnival and Royal Caribbean, and just think about when you go to YouTube and you search something, what is faster to the fun? I mean, just anything. Amanda's like, you need to create that content. So we're going to start trying to create some of that. Touchdown Cincinnati. I know we have a lot of happy fans in Fireball Steve. Let's see who wins here tonight, guys. Let's see what we've got. Whoever's name I draw, you will be able to pick out something from our spread shop, a hat, a shirt, a coffee mug. They've got all kinds of different things. Send me what you want, your size, the color as well. If you pick out a shirt, there might be 10 different colors. Pick the color out, send me the size, send me your address to travel@bookislandtime.com. And we will buy that, send it to you, okay? Nancy, thank you so much. Lito Tito, thank you. The show flew by. I mean, I don't even know where it went. It's way past 9. I'm going to draw a name here. Let's see who wins this week. Let's see. Thank you so much, April. Thank you. Let's see what we got. Who's the winner? Tim G. Winner. Chicken strip dinner. Tim G, you are the winner. Let me know what you want there. Pick it out, a shirt, a hat, something like that. Good night, everyone. I hope you have a great week. I hope that most of you are off work tomorrow. Of course, we'll have the blog for you. You can enjoy. We'll have updated news throughout the week. I'll keep you updated on July. Do we book the President's Cruise with Royal Caribbean? Maybe so. I'm worn out. I need a cruise just trying to plan this next cruise, and I'm usually the easiest going. I'm like, yeah, what? Vista, let's go. Dream, let's go. But I want something just a little bit different. And I know, too, that 2023 taxes are going to be different, and I need some write-offs. So let's go on the big trip. Let's do something we haven't done before. Let's spend the money, right? Let us know, guys, if we can help you at all. You know that we're here. We appreciate all of you being here tonight. Email us, travel@bookislandtime.com, if we can help you plan your cruise, manage your cruise, answer questions you have. We want your experience to be great. We thank you for being part of this community. We hope you have a great day tomorrow, Martin Luther King Day. We've been inspired. There's people in our lives that have inspired us. Go inspire someone else. All of you inspire me to be better every single day, to give more. I hope that it shows, and I thank you for giving your time tonight, and as you do all the time. We hope you have a great night and a great week. We'll see you tomorrow right here on Island Time.